Mr. James, 72 years old, started every morning with 10 minutes of squats. Not to burn fat, not to show off to anyone, just because he believed. Exercising regularly keeps my knees strong, helps me live long without relying on my children. Until one morning, when he stood up from his sixth squat, his knee made a dry crack sound. A pain like an electric shock shot straight from his knee down to his ankle. The MRI results showed grade 4 cartilage wear, requiring an artificial joint to walk normally. The doctor looked at him and said, "It's not because of your age. It's because you exercised the wrong way for too long." The most painful truth was, what he thought was preserving his body was exactly what wore it down day after day. The truth is, some exercises may seem familiar, even good for your health, but they can silently damage your knees after 60. They don't hurt right away. They don't swell immediately. They just repeat, day after day, like drops of water silently wearing down stone. And then one morning, you miss a step or feel a dull ache for no clear reason. The cartilage has worn down, the tendons have torn, and your knees have lost the softness they once had. But the good news is, backhand index pointing right, you don't have to stop moving. Backhand index pointing right, you just need to know 6 exercises to avoid and safer alternatives to keep your knees cushioned, your steps steady, and stay free from daily medication or walking aids. Deep squats, the deeper the stronger? Not after 60. Deep squats, or squatting low, are among the most common exercises. Many seniors believe bending your knees all the way builds flexibility, strengthens muscles, and prevents joint aging. But in reality, after 60, this becomes the #1 risky position for your knees. Because every time you squat too low, the pressure on your kneecap cartilage and anterior ligaments doubles. When you go beyond 90 degrees, the joint cartilage gets constantly compressed. The collagen fibers in your knees, already aged, lose their elasticity to bear the load. The result is silent inflammation, cartilage erosion, and meniscus tears. Crossmark, common misconception. If others can squat deep, why can't I? You can, but you're no longer 30. Your knees no longer have enough joint fluid, and your muscles no longer control force like before. Warning, warning signs. Tightness in the front of your knees when standing up. Sharp pain after a few squats. Faint cracking sounds when bending and straightening your knees. Mr. Lester, 69 years old, did 15 squats every morning after watching an exercise video. At first, his legs felt stronger, but after just 3 months, he started to feel a dull ache when climbing stairs and had trouble standing up. A medical check revealed grade 2 cartilage wear, early stage arthritis. The doctor gently told him, "You only needed to change your posture, and all of this could have been avoided." White heavy checkmark safety tips. If you want to practice sitting down and standing up, use a high chair, squat only 45 to 60 degrees. Place your hands lightly on a table or wall to keep your body aligned. Never hold your breath or squat so deep your thighs touch your calves. Backhand index pointing right, but deep squats aren't the fastest way to wear out your cartilage. Backhand index pointing right if you're still running daily on hard concrete. Be extra careful with the next exercise. Jumping exercises. Every time you jump up, your knees get pressed down harder. Burpees. Jump squats. Box jumps. They sound youthful, full of energy, super fat burning. Many seniors watch tutorial clips and follow along, thinking, you need to push hard for real results. But after 60, every time you jump and land, it sends a shock 4 to 6 times your body weight straight into your cartilage, ligaments, and knees. Just because you don't feel pain yet doesn't mean there's no damage. It's just staying silent, waiting to speak up. Your knees have lost elasticity. Your ligaments no longer keep things aligned. One bad landing, and you risk fractures, torn cartilage, or knee misalignment. Crossmark, common misconception. The higher I jump, the more fat I burn, and the stronger my knees get. The truth is, your joints don't need height. They need protection. Warning signs. Dull knee pain after workouts involving jumps. Loss of balance while jumping, dizziness upon standing. Pain behind the knee or in the calves. Mrs. Helen, 66 years old, started following a jump workout at home after hearing it could fight depression and burn fat. After just 2 weeks, she felt mild knee pain, thinking it was just aging. But on the 7th session, during a slightly off landing, her knee twisted and she sprained a ligament. After recovery, her doctor said just one thing. After 60, every wrong move is no longer a small matter. White heavy checkmark. Safe alternatives. Replace jumping with gentle stretches, slow stepping, arm reaches, and light knee bends. Try low step-ups with balance training. Pair it with steady breathing and soft music to burn energy without hurting your joints. Backhand index pointing right, but there's one exercise that seems safe because you're not moving at all. Backhand index pointing right, just lying or sitting while pushing with your legs. And it might be silently forcing your knees out of alignment every day. Be cautious with the next exercise. Heavy leg press, a gentle exercise that could silently throw your knees out of alignment. You lie down on the bench, place your feet on the platform. Slowly push. Inhale, exhale. It seems perfectly safe. No running, no jumping, no impact. So how could it be dangerous? In reality, the leg press puts direct pressure on the back of your knees and hip joints. When you fully extend your legs, the force goes straight into your kneecap cartilage. And if you lift too much or lock your knees incorrectly, your knee may shift off its natural track, already weakened after 60. And the scariest part is, this exercise doesn't cause pain right away. It damages you internally, little by little. Crossmark. Common misconception. Leg press is good because there's no impact, and lying down is safer than standing. But because you don't feel the true compression, people often lift too much without knowing it. Your knees don't make a sound, but they've already shifted inside. Warning signs. Deep internal knee pain, no specific point. Knee feels like it slips slightly when going upstairs. Stiff knees after sitting for long periods. Mr. Albert, age 70, went to the gym regularly, doing 3 sets of leg presses each session. No running, no squats. He believed he had chosen the safe option. But after 6 weeks, his knees started feeling stiff every morning. He had to massage them for 5 minutes just to stand up. An MRI revealed mild cartilage damage beneath the femur due to misaligned pressure. White heavy checkmarked. Safety tips. If using the leg press, never fully extend your legs. Keep knees slightly bent. Use light weights, short range of motion, steady breathing. Never hold your breath. Or switch to gentle alternatives like heel raises, low step-ups, or seated to stand exercises. Backhand index pointing right. But if you think climbing stairs every day counts as a good workout, backhand index pointing right, be careful. Carrying the wrong load or using the wrong posture can turn each step into a silent blow that breaks down your knees from within. Climbing stairs while carrying weight. Each step doubles the stress on your knees. Climbing stairs is part of everyday life. You carry a basket of fruit, a water jug, or shopping bags up to the 2nd floor. It seems minor, something everyone does. But after 60, every time you carry something upstairs, your knees aren't just lifting your body weight. They're also taking on 1.5 to 2 times the pressure from the item you're holding. When your pelvis loses stability, when your ligaments weaken, your knees can no longer stay aligned. And after just a few weeks, you may notice slight swelling in the knees, fatigue after each climb, or worse, a slip before even reaching the 2nd step. Crossmark. Common misconception. Climbing stairs is natural exercise. It saves time walking in the park. The truth is, stairs are cardio for the young. But for seniors, they're a stress test for your knees. Warning signs. A deep aching under the kneecap. Mild ankle weakness after climbing. Needing to grip the railing more than before. Mrs. Miriam, age 67, still carried her basket of vegetables up the stairs every morning. One day, just as she reached the 5th step, her knee locked up, a sharp pain deep inside. She didn't fall, but the pain lingered for 3 days. After a checkup, the doctor advised, simply changing how you carry things could keep your knees healthy for 10 more years. White heavy checkmark safety tips. Avoid carrying loads over 3 kilograms while climbing stairs. If you must carry something, balance the weight in both hands. Keep it close to your body. Always step with your heel first. Use the handrail. Take slow, steady steps. Backhand index pointing right. And there's one more exercise. Sounds gentle enough. But if done carelessly, it's the fastest way to twist ligaments and knock your knees out of alignment. That is, lunges, looking fit on the outside, while your knees misalign from within. You see lunges in exercise videos. Step forward, bend down, hold balance. Seems like the perfect move to tone your legs, firm your glutes, and stay in shape after 60. But the truth is, after 60, every lunge done at the wrong angle strains your knees with hidden twists. The front knee takes the full pressure. The back knee is stretched by the hamstring and cruciate ligament. Even a slight misalignment is enough to damage soft tissue inside the joint. And the danger is, you won't feel it right away. Only after a few weeks, your knee may start to tremble slightly, or give out as you stand from a low seat. Crossmark, common misconception. Lunges are light. No jumping, no weights. But when your knees can no longer stabilize the vertical axis, this move makes you lose control at the worst moment. When lowering down and trying to rise again. Warning signs. Tightness in the front thigh after training. Knees feel weak, unstable during long strides. Hard to stand up quickly after squatting. Mr. Henry, 71, practiced lunges every afternoon after hearing they were great for joints and balance. But after just 2 weeks, he started feeling a slight tremble in his left knee when climbing stairs. One day, as he stood up from the floor, his knee felt like it slipped out of place. It took 3 weeks of therapy for full recovery. White heavy checkmark safe alternatives. Swap lunges for gentle step-ups on a low step, or sit to stand from a chair with armrests. If you still want to try lunges, don't step too far. Keep your front knee behind your toes. Maintain a straight back, and let the back knee gently touch the floor. Backhand index pointing right, and now, you've learned about 6 exercises that seem good, but actually damage your knees bit by bit. The key now is not to stop moving. It's to stop moving the wrong way and start understanding what your body truly needs. You don't need to stop exercising. Just stop exercising wrong. You see, after 60, exercise isn't about how much you sweat anymore. It's about how many joints you can protect, step by step. The wrong workout won't hurt you right away, but it slowly wears down cartilage, loosens ligaments, shifts your knees out of alignment. One morning, with just a single misstep, you realize you've been repeating the same mistake for years. But there's no need for regret. You just need to start again, gently, correctly, and with a clear understanding of what your body truly needs. You don't need to quit the gym. You don't need to stop walking. You just need to choose exercises that better support your aging knees that still want to go far. Backhand index pointing right. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones, especially those still doing deep squats, running on hard pavement, or lifting weights beyond their limits without realizing the risk.